EdwardBBurger, The 5 Elements of Effective Thinking. Embark on a journey of self-improvement and discovery with our summary of The 5 Elements of Effective Thinking by EdwardBBurger. Uncover the foundational principles of mastering the basics, unearthing the essence of problems, embracing and learning from mistakes, and staying constantly curious. As you explore the elements earth, fire, air, and water, you'll learn to question your own questions and take inspiration from the past to spark new ideas for the future. With the 5th element being change, you'll be encouraged to embrace innovation and never stop improving.
Mastering the basics. In order to become an expert, mastery of the basics is essential. The basics form the foundation of any skill or talent and provide a strong platform for improvement. True experts focus on mastering the basics continually and constantly. When faced with a challenging task, it is important to first consider the basic elements and attack each simpler element successfully. NASA, for example, succeeded in landing a man on the moon by starting with sending an unmanned rocket, mastering the basic step first. Mastery requires constant attention and understanding of the basics. Finding the essence. When facing a problem or trying to understand a phenomenon, we often fall into the trap of reaching for the most obvious answer. To truly uncover the essence of an issue, we must ignore distractions and question what we expect to see. By looking only at what is visible, we can discover what is missing or what others have not yet seen. For instance, when trying to understand flight, observers fixated on flapping wings instead of studying the particular curvature of a wing. Similarly, people took centuries to realize that heavier objects did not fall faster than lighter ones, as Aristotle believed. The key is to focus on the core or foundation of a problem and actively disregard what seems irrelevant. By doing so, we can better understand the essence of the issue at hand. Embracing mistakes. Great thinkers see mistakes as lessons to be learned. Instead of shying away from errors, it's important to reflect on them, understand what went wrong, and question why it happened. Mistakes are the foundation for future successes. Thomas Edison famously said that invention was 1% inspiration and 99% perspiration, highlighting the importance of experimentation, learning from mistakes, and trying again. The story of the Post-it note is an excellent example of how a failed idea can be repurposed to become a brilliant invention. By embracing mistakes, we open ourselves up to new possibilities for creative solutions. Embrace failure to succeed. Fear of failure can prevent people from trying new things. To be innovative and succeed, we need to embrace failure and use it as a learning opportunity. This unconventional approach can be encouraged by committing to failing at least 9 times before getting something right, attacking problems without the notion of a correct idea, and exaggerating problems to force mistakes. By doing this, we gain valuable information, revealing inherent flaws that allow us to adjust and improve our approach. Embrace failure, try again, and eventually, you'll succeed. Title * Developing a questioning mindset. As adults, we often find children's constant questioning to be annoying. However, constantly questioning is crucial to developing an effective mindset. To achieve this, start by putting yourself in the position of a teacher and consider how you would explain a subject to another person. This will help identify gaps in your knowledge and make the subject clearer. Then embrace an attitude of being constantly inquisitive and critical. Ask questions and regularly ask yourself, what if? The book's authors found that the student designated as the questioner during lectures usually gained a better understanding of a subject than other students present. Embracing an attitude of continuously questioning will help you develop a deeper knowledge and understanding of various subjects. The art of asking. Asking effective questions leads to insight and new solutions. The right question should provide clarity, focus, and lead to action. Sometimes, questioning your own questions can be a valuable exercise. By being mindful of the questions you ask, you can achieve your goals more efficiently and effectively. Asking the right question is a valuable skill that can lead to insightful solutions. Effective questions should engage your mind and provide clarity and focus. Asking vague or general questions often results in ineffective solutions. For instance, asking, "How can I get better grades?" does not offer a clear path to improving grades. Asking the right question sometimes means questioning your own questions. For example, when stuck in traffic, the right question is not how to solve the traffic problem but, given the likelihood that I'm stuck here, is there a way for me to use this time effectively? In essence, the right question reframes the problem. Lastly, asking philosophical questions, like, "What's my reason for even doing this task in the first place?" can provide clarity of purpose. Before starting a project, it is essential to question why you're doing it and what you hope to gain from it. In summary, asking effective questions is essential to achieving goals efficiently. By being mindful of the questions you ask and reframing problems, you can gain insight and new solutions. The history of ideas. Ideas are not formed out of nowhere, but instead, they have a rich history that goes back generations. Great ideas come from examining the past, understanding how past thinkers developed their ideas and building on previously existing concepts. Newton's development of calculus was not innovative but rather a culmination of the ideas of other mathematicians. Similarly, any new idea you may have will be a continuation of past concepts. Therefore, one should dedicate time to explore and learn from the past before trying to develop new ideas. Ideas take time to develop and are not born out of a light bulb moment. Understanding and accepting this will allow your thoughts to flow freely and lead you to achieve your goals. Innovation never stops. Innovative minds know not to stop at the first solution. Rather, they see it as a starting point for further inspiration. Being rightly advocates solving problems first before working on them. The key to continuous innovation is the ability to view each new solution as a springboard for another discovery. For instance, the light bulb invention gave rise to computers, televisions, electric heaters, and many others. To this end, the flow of ideas should never stop. It is essential to acknowledge that all new ideas lead to more new ideas. The focus should not be on whether they will, but on how to find them. Creativity should be allowed to flow without any hindrance, just like water. Therefore, one has to maintain the flow of ideas by viewing each new solution as a step towards new discoveries. One critical question to ask constantly is, what's next? Then take the initiative to tackle the next challenge in an unceasing never-ending cycle of innovation. Embrace change. Change is the only way to improve your life. It might seem daunting, but armed with the elements of effective thinking, you have the tools to change. All you need is a willingness to change. Whether you're renovating a city or transforming yourself, you must be prepared to change and evolve constantly.
In conclusion, the 5 Elements of Effective Thinking offers valuable guidance on how to hone your understanding of complex issues and unlock your problem-solving potential. By focusing on the basics, finding the essence of problems, and embracing mistakes, you can discover the power of staying consistently inquisitive. Remember to remain open and adaptive to change, using it as a catalyst for continuous personal growth. Armed with these 5 elements, earth, fire, air, water, and change, you are now equipped with the essential tools you need to forge your path to success.